How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the trade recap. Today is 1-16-25. We will be going over NQ and how I traded this AM session. As you can see, we finished green on the day. Took a 135 plus point move to the downside. Now it's targeting the data lows and the London lows. Now, as you can see, I took two trades. I took one within a 5-minute FEG right here, and the other one was the market structure shift back into a breaker block. Now we'll dive shortly into the daily. Well, we'll start with the daily. Let me remove all this crap off the screen. Alright, now you see we went into that volume imbalance on the daily chart, reached into there, basically dipped in, dipped out. Now let's go down to the 4-hour. Now we sweep those highs and we go into the 4-hour SIBI right there. You see price close within the SIBI and exit straight out. Here I'll put on the drawing. Here's the fair value gap. Now we didn't get to consequent encouragement, but hey, that's okay. That's good news for us. That means price wants to get out of there quick and leave to the downside. And yeah, that's pretty much my outlook on the higher time frames. Now with the 1 hour, you can see price break below that SIBI right there. There would be a SIBI right there. Now it's inverse fair value gap. We broke below it, and we use that to retrace back into it. Plus, we broke beneath that low right there, which is good news because that means we're targeting lower prices. Now let me go down to the 5-minute where we took the entry. Now I took the entry right here. Let me line out exactly where my stop was. My stop was at high, and I was targeting that low. Now my stop was about $50, and my target was close to a 4x. As you can see, a 4R. It was about like $170, I think. $170 or something like that. I only put one contract on because I was trading before 9:30, and you know, price at 9:30 is usually very erratic, and it could have easily took out that stop. Easily could have took out that stop and still distribute price down to the downside. Now that's why I only took one contract in case that happened. But let's get deeper into it. Let me put on where I took these entries and where I got out. So obviously I targeted that data low for the first con. When price came back up, I used the 5-minute breaker to put on another contract and targeted the London low for that one. As you can see where my entries and exits are. Now let's go into the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, you can see price where I entered was 927 right before 9:30, and price went to the downside. Market structure shift came back up. I entered into that breaker. We dropped down to the data lows. See that? We retraced back up, hitting that order block, consolidating within that 1 minute fair value gap. Now, I didn't really use this 1 minute fair value gap. I used a lower time frame SIBI that turned into an inverse FEG on the 32nd. But yeah, that consolidated price, and we targeted the London low after that. Now we'll go into the 32nd, but basically above this high was where my stop was when we retraced back into the order block, and I saw that we were consolidating within that 30-minute FEG. As you can see, like, we didn't break below that, FVG on the 1 minute. So I was only really considering the 30 second. Let me dial down in there. Now this is a 30 second. Here, I'll scale the FVG to where it was right there. You can see price obviously broke below that BISI that originally was a BISI, broke below, turned it into an inverse fair value gap. Now price is consolidated within, and you see price reach towards where my stop loss was at that previous high. Now I had my stop really close because price on ES already broke below London lows. So if price confirmed above London lows on NQ, that would have formed SMT, which would have meant a reversal for me, and that would not be in my favor. So I tightened up my stop pretty close, which I think was very smart of me. I think that was a good stop placement, and dialing down to the 30 second was a good idea because we saw price we saw price on a lower time frame moving exactly how we wanted to. Now price was, when it took that last reach up, price was about like 2 minutes and 30 seconds away from closing on the 1 hour. So I was totally okay if my stop got hit, meaning obviously the SMT, but I'm glad it didn't. Price ended up breaking below the London low before the hourly close, which was great for me because I got tagged out at the London low. Now this is a voiceover right now because my audio got corrupted on OBS, or not really corrupted, but my mic was set to the wrong input, so it didn't really record my voice that well. So I'm doing a little voiceover right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We banged out for the day. Hit a good bit of profit today. You know, we're basically back to break even, about $11 off of break even. Hit quite a big move, a 135 plus point move. You know, that's really what you want to focus on. You don't really want to focus on how much money you make, of course. That is something you need to consider. But as long as you're getting the points and you can do that over and over again, you're going to make the money. So right now, I'm not really worried that I didn't put on many contracts. I'm only worried about perfecting my stop placement and taking these entries at precise locations where I know I'm gonna maximize my profits in points. Now I did lock myself out for the rest of the day, as you can see, just so I didn't get antsy and take another trade. You know, locking out on TopStep X is a very good idea. I like how they implemented that. It really helps beginners lock in on discipline. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for today. If you guys would like to see the live execution, it is on my Twitter. Now that will be down below, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.